What's up, friends? Welcome to my channel where we're doing music covers, original music, album reviews, song reviews, reactions, tier lists, little social commentary here and there, whatever the day calls for. If you like what you see here, please subscribe to the channel. If you have content on here, I'll subscribe to you as well. I am all about supporting up-and-comers on here. It's been a good minute since I've done a reaction video, but we are here to do a double reaction video for the band The Acacia Strain. They have a double album coming. One is called Step Into the Light. The other one is called Failure Will Follow. I have known about these guys and have listened to these guys for a long time. As far as how much of a fan I am of the band as a whole, I'm pretty neutral on them. They have works that I really dig, like 3750, and Continent was like the first one that I really got into. My interest in them kind of waned after that until they released the EP. It Comes in Waves. Being that this was a band that was kind of getting to be a little bit samey in what they do, I thought It Comes in Waves was a really good, ambitious project for them while still retaining their heaviness, but going a little bit farther out of the box as far as their songwriting. I've seen this band twice, both of those times being in the Wormwood era. One of the times, I think it was with Whitechapel, and their performance that time was kind of eh. Then there was another time I saw them live where they fucking blew the roof off the fucking place, and it was badass. When I discovered Continent, it was everything I needed at the time. I discovered that album when it was the newest one, but I knew about 3750 and Smoke You Later, and I would still probably say that's their best work, or my favorite work, in my opinion. They have a brand new song called Chain that the vocalist Vincent Bennett is claiming it's the hardest song, possibly the hardest song they've ever written. The thing is, it's only about 70 seconds long, and having it been so long since I've done a reaction video, I don't want to do y'all like that. So they have a bunch of new songs that they've released that I haven't heard yet because they got this double album coming. So I'm going to do Chain, and then I'm going to do another new track they have after that called Fresh Bones. I just want to say real quick, anybody that checked out the short that I made last week, it was a short little vocal cover of the Tropodelic song Falling Down, and left a like on that. So much appreciation for me, man. Like, that was really ambitious for me. I was really putting my all into that. I'm always practicing to become the best singer I can possibly be. I was a little bit nervous to put that one out there. I'm literally sitting on the roof of my house and just singing my ass off. And anybody that took the time to check that out, I really appreciate it, man. Spring allergies have been getting me pretty hard. It's kept me from being able to really do a lot. Just been really busy, and I got a little bit of downtime today, so we got two songs. They're both pretty short. The singer of this band says this is one of the hardest songs they've ever written. It's really short. I'm hoping for just a brief pummeling kick in the teeth in a musical form. So let's see what we get here. Let's start off with the reaction for the song Chain. I want to hold most of my commentary to the end. We'll just talk about both of these songs. I just want to say real quick, one of the things that kind of had my interest waning in this band after Continent is that a lot of their songs kind of became always like a mid-tempo kind of slog. And yes, keep thrashing, keep blasting. This is awesome. Didn't know when to headbang, what to headbang to. Very unpredictable, very out of character for what I'm used to for these guys. Let's keep this thing moving.
touch of the ground. The throat circles, the same as the crows. The resting machine, before the world chokes.
This approach to their songwriting, short, unpredictable, going between thrashing and blasting and having these sludgy breakdowns, it's working for them so much here. Let's talk about the first one, Chain. It would pummel in a live setting, but it doesn't really sound so much like it's written for a live setting. Like, it works either way. Production's pretty good. Can't really hear every single riff that's being played super clearly, but a lot of that has to do more with the tuning and the production. The production works pretty well. Fresh Bones, you'll see in the reaction, there were a lot of points where they went into something pummeling where I missed the downbeat, the headbang. And there were parts where I thought a downbeat was coming and it didn't. Very unpredictable piece. I think it works for them, especially when you consider where they were headed after Continent. Like, that sound worked on Continent, and there were some pretty good songs on Wormwood, like Ramirez. Ramirez was one I liked a lot. I'm kind of blanking. But after that, like, my interest in the band kind of waned until we got to this It Comes in Waves EP. There's a bit of like of a doom and black metal, not black metal, but just a darker kind of feel than even these tracks here that we just heard. And they're good at that too. So as far as venturing into different subgenres of metal than what they used to do, but still giving it that beatdown feel, it works so well here, man. Like, I was pretty impressed by this, you know. Chain, I'll give Chain a 9, and I'll give Fresh Bones an 8.5. And if this is what we're going to be expecting on this double album, I'm all for it, man. I was going to complain about anything. I say it in a lot of the videos I do for metalcore or deathcore bands. It just needs more bass guitar, man. Bass guitar turned up more, and bass guitar doing more things that deviate from the guitar's more standout bass, but it's metalcore, man. So, I don't know. At this point, this is almost like a mathcore, chaotic mathcore, you know? Some of this stuff kind of reminded me, like, going back to, like, the Red Chord and, like, Glass Casket, like, all those super early 2000s mathy metalcore, deathcore kind of things. You know, some of those first bands to do it. And the Acacia strain have been around for a while, you know. They're in there with those guys, but I don't remember them being this mathy. They've always been just kind of straightforward. This is good, man. I say go all in on this. Go all in on the unpredictability. Because in this kind of music, in my view, unpredictability is key. Especially with Chain. I didn't even bother trying to lock into anything because it's just everything was just coming at you so fast. And that's going to pummel in a live setting. So I'll give Chain a 9. Fresh Bones, 8.5 out of 10. I think this is a brilliant new direction for these guys to head in. That's all I really got to say about this one, guys. Until next time, thanks for watching.